for those of you who are new to me. I am a Mambo, which means High Priestess in the 21 Divisions Voodoo practice from the Caribbean. For those of you who are new, for those of you who have been with me for a while, welcome back. Today, I was guided from Spirit and the angels to do a mid-year Zodiac message for all of the Zodiac. I was guided to do a message for the entire Zodiac. We're gonna do this in a pick a pile style. So I'm gonna give you a pile for each element, and I will explain what each element is. We're gonna do a mid-year message, kind of like a mid-year check-in to see where you are at and what is coming for you. Remember that these are general messages, so take what resonates, leave behind what does not. Ask your spirit guides what you should be taking and what you shouldn't. Before we get started though, I do have some updates because some things have changed a little bit. Okay, so make sure that you are subscribed to my YouTube channel. If you are here, you are most likely already subscribed, but make sure you have that notification bell on so that you're notified whenever I upload any new videos. I am now offering in-person readings and past life regression sessions in Hudson Valley, New York, which is about an hour from the Bronx by train, about an hour and 15 minutes by car. So if you're interested in that, come see me. I am still offering my online services, meaning over the phone, remotely, to anybody all over the world. All video call readings and spiritual consultations are still available as per usual. That has not changed. I have also been guided by Spirit to post the July and August community rituals. So we have some community rituals which are listed and open for sign up for anyone who would like to receive blessings from the Loa. And we have also a community ritual with Lady of Fortune, who is one of the goddesses of love and prosperity. Lady Fortune is also known as a Bundia in my culture. Okay, so that July 13th, we have the Lady of Fortune community ritual. July 15th, we have Madre Frida self-love ritual. July 25th, we have Ogumba Lenjo feast day healing ritual. July 26th, we have Anaï Sapie feast day prosperity and abundance ritual. And let's see here, July 29th, we have Mata la Dominadora's feast day ritual. Remember, Mata la Dominadora rules over money, magic, and love. So if you want to receive her blessing for that, you're welcome to join that ritual. July 30th, we have Martha of Bethany, who is the other Martha, and she is the protector of the home. So we are doing a home blessing ritual. So if you do join that ritual, make sure that you include the address of your home. That will be completely confidential, and that will be added to the ritual for blessing your home. August 26th is the feast day of Erzilidanto, and that will be a cord cutting community ritual which she requested. These community rituals are all for honoring the Loa and the divine beings and asking them for their general blessing. They are not a replacement for private work, but they can be very helpful in getting you a little boost in your spiritual energy, okay? HPMA Magic Shop is restocked. I have been working very hard to restock the HPMA Magic Shop. So if you have not gone over there and placed your order, go ahead and do so because everything is small batch. So it may or may not be there in a few weeks when you go to look for it. So HPMA Magic Shop is restocked. Everything can be found. All of my services can be found on highpriestessmay.com. So readings and spiritual consultations. And you can shop at hpmagicshop.com for my magical collection. Today through July 5th, if you place an order over $300, subtotal over $300 for HPMA Magic Shop, you will be entered to win a free 30-minute channeled reading of your choice. Okay, that excludes the soul contract reading, but it includes all of the other channeled readings of 30-minute channel readings. Okay. Perfect. All right, now that we went over that, let's go ahead and get into the video. Thank you for your patience. So I asked each one of these decks what signs it wanted to read for, and they gave me their answers, okay? So this deck decided it wanted to read for the earth signs. So this deck is going to be used in the earth sign readings. So earth signs are Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. So if that is your zodiac sign, then this is the pile for you. So whether it's sun, moon, or rising, or Venus, whichever, remember that you can have these zodiac signs anywhere in your zodiac chart, in your natal chart. So you can listen to other messages if you want to, or listen to your sun sign message. It's up to you. This deck is going to be for the air signs. So if you are a Libra, Aquarius, or why am I blanking? Gemini, sun, moon, or rising, this is your pile. So earth, your pile number 1, air, your pile number 2. So drop in the comments what pile you're choosing to lock in your answer. Pile number 3, you are cups. You are going to be the water signs. So the water signs are Pisces, Scorpio, and Cancer. We just had a new moon in Cancer a few days ago, so this is very fitting. So we have, this is pile number 3, is if you are water. So if you are water sign, either sun, moon, or rising, this is your pile. And last but not least, this one. This is the fire signs. I was gonna do fire first, but then they were like, nope, do fire last. So this is your deck, pile number 4. If you are one of the fire signs, which are Sagittarius, Leo, or Aries, this is your pile. Again, if you want to cross-watch your other piles, you're more than welcome to. Remember, you are more than just your sun sign. Your sun sign describes who you are to the world and how you interact with the world. Your moon sign is more about your personal feelings and how you might be feeling on the inside and your personal likes. And your rising sign is more about who you're meant to become in this world as you grow older. So you can choose whichever one you want to watch. So again, just for a recap, earth signs, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, pile number 1. Air signs, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, pile number 2. Water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, pile number 3. And fire signs, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, pile number 4. So let's put these aside for right now until we are ready to do that. Let's focus on Earth. All right, Archangel Michael, spirit guides, guardians, angels of the collective that is watching this reading right now. Can you tell us, can you give us a message for a mid-year check-in for the Earth signs, Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo? What do they need to know at this time? What are they leaving behind? What is the energy of what's currently happening in their life? And what is coming for them for the remainder of the year of 2025? Thank you. Okay, interesting. Ooh. I got 3 cards here. Let's see. All right, so Spirit gave me 3 cards for you, Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. And the first card is what you are leaving behind here is, I feel like it's repeating yourself. I feel like you have been maybe repeating yourself a lot, or arguing with people a lot, or trying to get your point across with people, and it just hasn't seemed to be getting anywhere. And there has maybe been a little bit of resistance. You've kind of been like the messenger for a lot of people, and maybe you haven't been feeling like those people have been listening to your wisdom. And I feel like what you're leaving behind the rest of this year, or what Spirit is suggesting that you leave behind, is actually trying to tell other people what you know to be true. Right? Like, I was actually talking to a Capricorn yesterday at a local shop, and we were talking about how Sagittarians and Capricorns are very similar in the sense that, like, we usually know stuff and we try to tell people and people don't listen, and then things happen and we're like, I told you so. And then we came to the conclusion that maybe the reason why that happens is because we have to realize that everybody has to make mistakes, and that maybe our way might be the best way for us, but might not be the best way for other people, even if we can see the mistakes ahead of time. So sometimes it's best for other people to not be able to avoid the mistakes. Maybe for us, we are smart, we're wise enough to want to avoid making certain mistakes, but maybe other people need those mistakes to learn. So for the rest of the year, I think it would benefit you, earth signs, to let go of trying to guide other people if they don't want to listen. Give your opinion if you feel that you need to, but if they don't listen, just let it go, because it's just gonna cause you more drama and more chaos to continue to try to tell people how to live their lives, even if you have good intentions. The energy that's coming in for you right now, earth signs, is the energy of abundance. So this is the Nine of Pentacles. The Nine of Pentacles is the energy of dominating your money, dominating over your wealth, properly using your wealth, but it's also the energy of being in abundance, whether you see that abundance in your bank account or whether you see that abundance in your life, maybe the stuff you have in your house. This is the energy of really having and holding and caring for what you have. Caring and having that abundance around you, knowing what to invest in, knowing what not to invest in, having a little pile of money here for paying your bills and what you need to pay, but then also having a little bit here left behind for like another time. So this is the card of really enjoying your wealth, enjoying your blessings right now. So maybe you've worked really hard for your blessings. You've worked really hard to get to where you are, and Spirit is saying, enjoy those blessings right now, because doing so will actually help you more than worrying about other things. So this is really the card of living abundantly, enjoying your blessings, just living in the moment, being present in your gifts. For me, this is the card of Mata la Dominadora, which really exemplifies the energy of just dominating over your magic, your money, your love, life, just being the boss of everything. And this is also money that has come from your hard work. This is money that has come from all of the work that you've done, all of the investments that you've done, everything that you have put your energy into. You worked hard for this, and Spirit is saying you worked hard for this. Don't let anybody, like this little bird here might try to tell you that you don't deserve what you have because they didn't see the work that you have put into your life. But Spirit is saying, ignore what this bird is saying here, because these are people that might not understand how hard you worked to get here, to get to being able to be comfortable. They might feel like, oh, well, you have it, so why don't you share it with me? And it's like, well, they didn't do the work to get this. They didn't go through the blood, sweat, and tears that you went through in order to get here. So like, they're not entitled to that. So Spirit is also saying this is a little bit of also letting go of the guilt of having and feeling like you have to share what you have with others just because, they might not have what you want. But this is also the energy of respecting the little people, right? Like having it and holding it, giving to those who you feel guided to give to, but also having respect for people who are lower than you. Like the little snail here who are, who's working hard to get to where they're going. This is like, okay, I have it. It's mine. I have all this prosperity, but I'm also going to still have respect for the people who are still, on the ground working really hard for what they want to get to. Okay. So this is like, have it, hold it, grow it. All the vineyards in the background is all about abundance and prosperity. You have it, you earned it, it's yours, but also, have respect for other people. This is like being really wealthy and abundant and prosperous and still having respect for like your employees, or having respect for like service people, like a waitress that's serving you at a restaurant, or like, you know, giving back to people who provide services for you, those kinds of things, okay? Being charitable. Now that's the energy that's coming in right now for you. The energy that's going to be coming in for you towards the rest of this year, earth signs, is the energy of love, okay? The lovers, let me cover that because YouTube doesn't like it. The lovers. Now the lovers is all about being in alignment with what you love, whether that's in your relationship, but it's also being in divine alignment with the person that you're with. Now this can indicate becoming more in alignment with someone you already are in a relationship with, or this could indicate a divine lover coming into your life. Now, but this can also indicate you stepping into alignment with your divine life purpose. Like, hey, this was the purpose that God gave me, and it becomes almost like the lover of your life, right? So you have people that they might not be in relationships, but they have a job that they really love and are like married to that job, and that's like their divine purpose. And that is this lover's energy. So whether you're looking at love or whether you're looking at being successful in a career that is divinely aligned, that is the energy that's coming for you for the rest of the year. Now at the bottom of the deck, I'm seeing for you the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands is all about bringing us messages that we need to be aware of things we need to be aware of, okay? Underneath the Knight of Wands, earth signs, I'm seeing the Five of Cups and the Eight of Coins. Now, with this here, this was underneath the Knight of Wands. This is like some news that you might be getting in the remainder of the year that Spirit wants you to pay attention to. This news has to do with you letting go of something that is no longer serving you. This is like an emotional connection, or this could be grief or depression from a previous situation, and you're like really upset about it, or like you're still upset about it in the background, but you might not be consciously aware of it. But your focus, this is like the card of focusing on spilled milk, right? You can't do anything once the milk is spilled, it's gone, right? But you have these two cups here. These cups are all about the relationships that are important to you, the relationships that need to be fostered, the relationships that need to be built. Now, this person is so caught up in their own sadness and their own grief over something that they can't see that there's a person drowning in the stream here. They also can't see that if they cross this bridge here, that they would be able to reach the happiness that they are seeking. So this is a warning from Spirit for you, pile number one, earth signs, to be careful that you're not focusing so much on what's going wrong that you miss out on these important connections, on this bridge that could be built, that this bridge that can be crossed to your highest good, or the fact that there are other people trying to get your attention here, like this swimmer. There's actually a swimmer that is hiding behind this cloak, but you can't see it in this card. There's, you know, somebody drowning usually in these cards, but there's somebody that is right behind this cloak that, you know, could be trying to get your attention in the river, okay? Another thing too here is the Eight of Coins and the King of Wands. The Eight of Coins is all about working hard at perfecting your craft. So if that's a job or that is a business that you're looking to do, this is about working hard to perfect your craft and to really build something successful. And here, the King of Wands is all about courage and strength. He's all about taking the wise risks, knowing, you know, being courageous enough to take risks. And he knows that if he doesn't take wise risks, one, not being wise in his risk taking could be extremely damaging, but also he also knows that at the same time, if you don't take any risks, there is no gain. No risk, no gains, right? So sometimes you have to take some risks, even if they're a little scary, okay? All right, let's go ahead and see what your last message from Spirit is today. Sacred Forest Spirits, what is your message for the earth signs today? Crystal cave, trust, okay? So Earth sign, Spirit is asking you to trust. Trust in yourself, trust in the divine, trust in the divine timing, trust in the greater plan, trust, okay? The crystal cave is also speaks about finding a sanctuary for yourself, finding a safe space for yourself. Maybe you also might want to work with some crystals that help you bring certain things into your life, okay? Citrine is great for prosperity. Green aventurine is great for money. Amethyst, which is on this card, is great for psychic expansion and protection. So different crystals have different powers, but Spirit is asking you to trust. Now here too, I'm seeing a peacock, which for me is a reminder and pulls me back to the energy of Oshun. And Oshun is the Orisha of prosperity and love and blessings. So this is also maybe about you allowing yourself to stand out, okay? Allow yourself to stand out. And last but not least, the Maple Spirit, reminding you to, in your abundance, remember to be generous to those who you feel guided to be generous to. Okay? All right, Earth signs, that is your message. Good luck. Remember, if you want to book a reading with me, you can do so on highpriestessmay.com. Alrighty. Panel number 2, you are the air signs. Earth signs, before I go to the air signs, Earth signs, I just got a final message for you from the mysteries and the angels. They're saying, watch what you eat. Pay attention to your gut. Pay attention to your stomach area. I'm feeling a lot of anxiety in your stomach area. And the spirits and the angels are saying it's really important for you to pay attention to what you eat and how you are nourishing yourself. All right? Alrighty, air signs. Let's go ahead and see what message there is. Pile number 2, air signs. Spirit guides, guardians, angels, or the collective of air signs. Can you please show me what is coming? What is coming for the air signs? Leo, I'm sorry, not Leo. I meant to say Libra. Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius. What do these signs need to leave behind? And what is the energy they are stepping into at the moment? And what is the energy that is going to be coming for them for the rest of the year? Let's take a look here. Okay, interesting. Is there anything else you want to say to the air signs? Okay, this is good. This is good. I like that too. Okay, we're going to take that. Okay. All right, air signs. You got some interesting things going on. Okay. I feel, air signs, that you are going to be stepping. Recently, you have been getting a lot of attention. And the reason why I say that is because the 6 of Wands is here. Or you were getting a lot of attention, or you were trying to get a lot of attention, okay, in the near past. And I'm feeling like now you are being called to go inward, to kind of step away from everybody else and giving and putting out, to going inward and focusing a little bit more on yourself. The energy here that I'm seeing is the 6 of Wands for you. When I chose your deck, I got the 4 of Swords. And that indicates to me a need for rest and relaxation, or need for rest and recharge. And this makes sense as your near past, or what you need to release right now for the rest of the year. Maybe you've been giving your energy a lot to other people, and you need to focus a little bit more on the resting and recharge energy, okay? In the present energy, I'm seeing the 6 of Cups, which is you, but it's interesting because the 6 of Cups usually indicates relationships and indicates friendships. But for some reason here, if you notice, this guy is walking away with this big cup in his hand, and this guy is looking at the cups like, what is going on? So I feel like you are walking away with your emotions and walking away with like your energy. You're like, this is the only energy I have left. So I'm walking away with it. And other people are like looking at you and like looking at your relationship and analyzing you and analyzing your relationships and relationships with you and being like, what's going on with the air signs? What's going on with Libra? What's going on with Aquarius? What's going on with Gemini? Why are they pulling their energy away from me? What did I do? What's going on? Why are they removing their energy from me? Okay, because they're so used to getting your energy, they're like, oh my God, where is Libra going? Where is Aquarius going? Where did Gemini go? Like, why are they taking their energy from me? Okay, so right now, Spirit is saying it's for your highest good to preserve your energy and maybe pull back, even if other people might not understand why you're doing that. And the reason for this is because you are heading to a new beginning. You're heading into a time of new beginning. Now, you have, interesting, because the Fool is usually facing the cliff. Now, when the Fool is facing the cliff, this tells me that this is a new beginning towards something new. But in this case, the Fool is facing away from the cliffs, and he's actually looking at a dog that looks like Anubis. And Anubis is the god of mummification and death in the Egyptian pantheon. And the fact that he's looking at Anubis tells me that you are ending a certain situation in order to revisit something that you left behind in the past. Revisit an opportunity. Maybe you were working on a book, or you were working on a particular skill that you had left behind in order to give your energy to all these people, and you're revisiting that. Okay, you're revisiting that situation. You're like kind of looking back at you have looked actually back at what made you happy before, and you're like, I'm gonna go back to doing that. So it's a new beginning, but doing something that you previously loved to do is what I'm getting here. Or continuing learning something that you had left behind and you put aside because you were busy putting your energy towards other people and what other people wanted you to do. Okay, so this is like revisiting a past potential. In the rest of the year, I am seeing you ending a lot of cycles. So ending cycles and stepping into your power here. I'm seeing you reassessing your money. Spirit is saying have faith though, because I do see you like reassessing your money, or like the potential loss, or like the money that you have lost because you were focusing on these people. And Spirit is like, don't do that. You're going to drive yourself crazy. Like what you have lost here is nothing compared to what you will gain. Okay. So it was all necessary, plus the number 21 is on this card, which I always take as a sign because I'm part of the 21 divisions. But I feel like you're on the right path now. You were maybe a little diverted in the woods for a little while, but you are on the right path now, and you're going to find your way, and it's going to be okay. And you're going to gain more than what you have lost. Now, you do need to recharge, because I do see that you're a little bit of a wounded healer here. Like you might have gotten sick as well. Some of you, not all of you, might have gotten sick also while you were focusing on other people. And Spirit is saying you are on the right path. You know what? Some of this sometimes too is like leaving a job and being worried that, oh my God, how am I gonna fulfill my needs? But you know that job is not good for you anymore, and you need to revisit something else that is going to make you happier, and that is going to be healthier for you, and it's going to be more prosperous for you. So Spirit is like, don't worry so much about what you're going to lose, because what you're going to gain is even bigger. Just stay focused on what you're going to gain, and regaining your health and well-being will be priceless. Okay, it will be extremely valuable. Victory is mine. Victory is mine. Victory is mine. That's a church song, a gospel song. So the vineyards here, There was a church song we used to sing at church that had to do with the vineyards. It was like, thank you God for the vineyards that you have given in my life, or something like that. And Spirit is saying, like, you stepping away from what's no longer serving you is going to guide you to this victory, and Spirit is going to bring this victory into your life, so much so that you are going to be extremely grateful and thanking God for putting you away from this situation. Okay, bottom of the deck is the Judgment card, which is covering the 10 of Cups. So this is a realization, this is a judgment, this is a decision that has been made, this is an awakening that will lead to your ultimate happiness and fulfillment. This is a dream that is up to you to fulfill. This is a dream that is meant for you, but you have to pursue it, and it's your destiny to have it. But again, like I said before in previous soul contract readings, soul contract messages, your destiny is yours, but it's yours to grab it. Okay, so the 10 of Cups is about happiness and fulfillment that you are meant to have, but you have to make that dream come true with the help of God. And I'm seeing here that God is definitely helping you. God is saying to me to tell you, I have given you the seeds, now it's time for you to plant them. Air signs, plant them, use the magic I have gifted you, have courage and strength, and allow yourself to move towards a better place. I'm also being reminded of when Abraham was told by God, go to this place in the desert and you will have, as many children as there are stars in the sky. And Abraham had to listen to that, and that's how we ended up getting the Abrahamic religions, right? Because there he is, the king of coins. So because Abraham listened to God's promise that if he went into the desert and went and found the Holy Land for his people, that he would have more children than all of the stars in the sky. That's why Abraham was able to start the Abrahamic religions, which now have many, many, many followers, right? All children of Abraham. So King of Coins is a promise that your organization and prioritization of what is important is going to pay off, and your investments will give fruit. This is like my John the Conqueror card, okay? So, good luck, air signs. Oh wait, let's go ahead and see what message the forest spirits have for you today. Spirits of the forest of love and light, what message do you have for the air signs today? Flexibility, the willow spirit, the weeping willow spirit is asking you to have flexibility. Look, there's a little fairy on there. And we have number 48, which is number 12, which reduces down to number 3, which is divinely guided, okay? So there is the willow spirit telling you, be flexible right now. Follow the flow. Guardian of the summer, spirit guardian of the summer, expansion. So in order for you to expand, you have to retract. It's interesting. It's like when we are, it's like when water freezes, right? It retracts itself to kind of preserve itself through the winter. And then in the summer, it expands and it can go through very harsh things, okay? So in order for you to expand, you have to retreat a little bit right now. All right, pile number 2, air signs. Thank you for joining me. That is your message. Pile number 3, water signs. Let's go ahead and see what message there is for you. You're welcome. I'm glad that it was accurate for you. Pile number 3, what message do you, spirit guides, guardians, angels of the water signs of love and light, what message do they need to hear? What are they leaving behind? What is coming towards them? And what energy are they currently in? All right. Interesting. Okay. You have at the bottom of the deck, okay. Ooh, okay. Air signs, air signs, air signs. I'm sorry, water signs. You have an air sign that you need to cut off, water signs. Yeah, that you need to release, water signs. Whether you're a sun, moon, or rising water, there's an air sign you need to cut off, okay? This air sign is drama. Drama. This person lives, thrives, lives, breathes, eats, sleeps drama, okay? They love drama. They love to cause problems. Okay, this is someone who's definitely, who is testing your loyalty, or that person is really disloyal. Okay, and Spirit is saying it's really important right now for you to cut off any drama or any person who is not loyal to you, water signs. You know who those people are. You know who those people are. Don't give them energy. The energy that you're in right now, that's the energy that needs to be left behind. This energy of feeling like somebody is being disloyal to you, or having people that just want drama in your life. Why? Because water signs, you are extremely intuitive, and whatever you absorb into your energy, that is what you create in your life. So if you have people around your life that are disloyal or that are bringing in drama, that's just the energy that you're going to be swimming in as a water sign, and you can't be in that energy when you want to prosper. That energy needs to be washed away, okay? Focus on the relationships with people that are loyal to you. Release disloyalty, release drama. Right now in the physical world, right now what's the energy that's coming in is the energy of release. It's the energy of introspection and the energy of death, which death is all about transformation. You're changing. You're changing, water signs. You know, if you are a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, you are going through a deep transformation right now, and Spirit is asking you to pay attention, because you are changing into who you are meant to become. And you know, these people are not in your highest good. Let it go. Let it go. Let them go. Okay? You are in this moment of deep transformation. You've been doing some thinking. You've been doing some feeling. You've been paying attention. The angel of death has been pointing out to you what you need to release. It's been like, hey, this needs to be, you need to let this go. You need to release this, okay? That's the energy that you are in right now. You might have felt that in this past Cancer. Cancer new moon might have hit you really hard with a lot of disappointment and sadness, because you figured out that there are some people that you're going to have to let go of. But the reason for that, water signs, is because they can't go up the mountain with you. They can't go up the mountain with you. See that mountain? They don't deserve to go up that mountain, because in the next 6 months, you're going to be climbing that mountain to your highest good. You're going to be climbing that mountain to positivity, to abundance, prosperity, maybe even fame. And you can't have people around you that you can't trust, right? It's like the Kardashians, when they're going to put out some information to their friends, they'll give different information to different people, and whoever goes to the tabloids, then they know who was disloyal and who gave the information to the tabloids. That's just an example, right? If you're going to be famous, you can't be accessible to people who are going to be disloyal to you, who are going to go and sell you out to the tabloids. So Spirit is showing you right now, hey, water signs, this person would sell you out the first second that they get a chance to. Even if this person doesn't really think that they're like that, this might just be somebody who really talks and doesn't care. Like, they just talk and they just gossip. This could be just somebody who just really is a big gossiper and a big mouth, has a big mouth and doesn't know when to shut up about things. So maybe this is just not the person that you want to share things with, okay? And it's time to let that person go. As disheartening as it might be, as much as you feel that, oh my God, I wasted so much energy and time building that relationship with that person, trust me, it's in your highest good to let them go, or to let that situation go. because they can't climb the mountain with you. There are very specific people that are going to be able to climb that mountain with you, especially if you're meant to be famous, because I feel like in this pile there are some people watching that are meant to be famous, that are meant to be known for something, and you can't have people that are going to destroy what you are building in your life, okay? Another energy that is following you the rest of the year is healing. So this is a time for you to really, really, really heal what you have, like really focus on healing your shadows. Really focus on healing your wounds, okay? And focus on that. Focus on healing anything that is coming from a place of immaturity. Anything that can hold you back from your highest good. Anything that can hold you back from the empire you're trying to build, or the business you're trying to build, or the life you're trying to build, or the relationships you're trying to build. Anything that is not in alignment with what you want to build, you need to heal or you need to release. Okay, your empathy is growing, your psychic abilities are growing. The Queen of Cups here is about listening to your intuition. This is a highly psychic person and highly intuitive person. This is also Spirit saying like, hey, this psychic that is talking to you right now is giving you very powerful advice. You better listen, okay? So when I am channeling, I might have some twitches. That's just my body reacting to the channeling of the information. So I'm okay, thank you. So this is Spirit telling you, hey, this psychic is giving you some good advice right now. You need to listen to her, or you need to listen to them, okay? This might also be maybe a mom figure that you have that has really good intentions towards you and is telling you, hey, or this could be a mentor as well that has really good intentions towards you and is telling you, hey, are you gonna listen? Spirit is like, you need to listen, okay? Because this is a good psychic advice. So the Queen of Cups also means receiving good psychic or intuitive advice from someone that you look up to. And Spirit is saying it's really important that you focus on your healing journey right now and finding balance. Because with that balance, financial prosperity, new financial opportunities are going to be presented to you. Some people that are immature are going to be taken out of your life, and then you are going to be brought up to a place where not only can you have financial prosperity for yourself, but you would have the ability to help other people as well. With the Six of Coins here, it's about being able to be charitable and helpful to others through the work and through the prosperity that you have built in your life, okay? But also be careful, make sure you're managing your money wisely. I feel like you're gonna have a lot of money. Pile number 3. I feel like you're gonna have a lot of money, but you need to control how you use it. You need to be very wise with how you utilize this money, okay? Yep. Some immaturity is being pointed out in your life right now that needs to be released. And that's very important. Listen to your inner voice. Hello. Listen to your inner voice, pile number 3. You are highly intuitive beings. Listen to your inner voice. Celebrate what brings prosperity, what brings good things into your life, positivity, comfort. There is a powerful new beginning, powerful time for growth, okay, coming into your life. And there is, you're going to become someone, pile number 3, that not only are you going to be growing, but you're also going to be an inspiration to the world. Because your wealth and your vision are going to develop to the point where you can be an inspiration to the world. Okay? It's like fulfilling your destiny, fulfilling a legacy here. All right, pile number 3, let's go ahead and see here. Message from the spirits of the force, love and light. I feel like I want to do these two. Oh, I want to do this one too. Pile number 3, water signs. Cancer, Scorpio. Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. Oh my goodness. Remember I told you there was chaos you needed to release? There it is. Storm spirits, chaos. The spirits of storm are causing a little bit of chaos in your life right now, also in order to wipe clean the slate that is holding you back from your prosperity, from leadership you're supposed to take up, and from your expansion. So the chaos that is happening right now in your life, pile number 3, water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, this is happening in order to clear your way for prosperity, for you to become a leader in an industry or in your family, and also from your expansion. Okay, it's time to take your power back. Pile number 3. It's time to take your power back. Oh, and I also just heard, thank the villains in your story. Thank you, Phyllis, for your gift. Thank the villains in your story, pile number 3. Even though you're gonna push them out of your life, thank them because they have been working hard to show you that it's time for you to take your power back. They have been working hard to show you why it's important for you to take your power back and no longer accept anything less than what you deserve. Okay? Acceptance. There are some things that you have to just accept and allow yourself to move on from them in order to succeed. Accept that what the villains in your story have done is actually divine protection. Okay, it's divine protection so that you can move on without feeling like you have to give any more energy to this. You can move on to success and prosperity. Okay. All right, pile number 3. Thank you so much for joining me. Don't forget, if you would like to book a reading with me, you can do so on highpriestessmay.com. Alrighty, pile number 3. Water signs. Thank you for joining me. Have a blessed day, and hopefully the rest of this year is going to be a blessed one for you. All right, pile number 4. Fire signs. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Let's go ahead and see what Spirit has to say. Spirit guides, guardians, angels of Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. What message do you have for the Fire Collective? What are they leaving behind? What energy is coming in right now? And what energy is coming for the next 6 months? Okay, you got a lot, Fire. For the next 6 months. All right, you got a lot of cards here. Pile number 4, which is fire signs. You are leaving behind an energy that is blocking you from success. You are leaving behind not enjoying your life's little luxuries. You are leaving behind spending so much time suffering, okay? Because I'm seeing here that the energy that you need to leave behind, the 9 of Earth came upside down, which indicates that you don't need to leave this energy behind. You need to actually embrace this energy. It is the opposite of this energy that you need to release. So this energy that you actually need to embrace, that Spirit has been trying to get you to embrace over the last 6 months, is enjoying life's little luxuries, spending quiet time alone and enjoying yourself, successful self-employment, and success and abundance and prosperity. Remember this, like I said in the earth sign reading, this is extremely important. This is prosperity that you have earned. These are things that you deserve to take advantage of. So Spirit is saying you need to leave behind the energy of not enjoying what you have worked for, okay? What's coming in for you right now? Spirit wants you to release romanticizing the past. Okay, that is the energy that's going to be coming in right now, is needing to release romanticizing the past, meaning romanticizing relationships that are not in your highest good, romanticizing visions that are not in your highest good. Memories of your history or childhood, issues regarding children. So right now there might be some issues regarding your children as well, if you have kids, or maybe it's funny because this morning I was thinking about the fact that I haven't had children yet. And something was like, it's up to you, but I don't know why that made me think about that. I am a fire sign, so there might be some things about you're not being sure if you want to have kids, or you considering like, am I past the time where I was supposed to have children, or maybe you worrying about your kids, and Spirit is saying you have control over this. Organization and logic, structure and discipline are going to be helpful in this situation. If you feel like you're too old to have children, there's other options available to you. If you really truly want to have a child, it doesn't matter if they are biologically born from you. If you really truly want to have a child, there's lots of children who need foster care. There's lots of children who need to be adopted as well. So Spirit is saying like, hey, if you're thinking about that, that's just the thought that some of you might be having, not all of you. There are other options. You don't have to feel like you have no other options left. The Emperor is the energy of taking charge and control over your own life. The Emperor is the boss, okay? And Archangel Michael is on that Emperor card, reminding us that we have control over our own life. And believe it or not, what I have learned actually from doing past life regressions is that even if your children are not biological to you, their spirit chooses you as a parent. So they know that they're not going to be placed with their biological parent. So they choose someone who is going to adopt them, to be their caretaker. The child actually chooses, the soul of the child chooses before it incarnates. So that is something like, even if you think like, well, they're not mine biologically, spiritually, they are yours. So if that is something, like I said before, that has been worrying you, that option is available to you. Also, right now, you might also be focusing on memories of your own childhood that Spirit is saying you might need to release because it might have been traumatic to you. It might be something that is not beneficial for you to hold on to anymore. But also organizing your thoughts regarding those situations will be beneficial for you. Again, Archangel Michael wants to remind you, you are the boss of your own life. So you can decide how you want to organize your life. What's coming up in the next 6 months? You are starting a new financial opportunities. You can also be starting school, okay? If you are going back to school, you could be starting a new a new school that's going to lead to a new financial opportunity. I do see good news about financial matters, okay? As well as wanting to do something more challenging, a new area of study or work. So this is all about you embracing something new in your career or getting a new job. If you've been waiting for a job, there's a new job coming for you. If you've been worrying about money, you don't have to worry. Archangel Michael is saying that is going to be taken care of. You are going to be doing something a little bit more challenging for some of you, maybe going back to school and doing something a little bit more challenging, or just getting a job that's going to be a little bit more challenging that won't be as, boring as what you might have felt like you were doing before. You need to speak your mind with confidence over the next 6 months. Okay, that's going to be very important. Speak your mind, but also choose your battles. Make sure that you are putting yourself in situations that are going to give you good mental and emotional health. That you're not putting yourself in situations where you're going to like re-traumatize yourself, right? So like some of us, we have careers where people feel very comfortable speaking to us about things, and sometimes they like trauma dump without realizing it. So making sure that you have healthy boundaries around those things. So making sure that you are putting yourself in situations where you are not re-traumatizing yourself, or you're not absorbing things that you are not ready to process, okay? Good mental and emotional health. I do see you building very strong and happy relationships over the next 6 months. So if you come from a bad family, Spirit is saying you're going to be meeting some people. Put yourself out there. You're going to be meeting some people. You're going to be connecting with some soul family. People who are, now this family is in the water. They're all mermaids. So that to me indicates that these are people that are very spiritually guided or very intuitive. And these are people that are part of your soul family. Not so much your like family that you were born into, but rather soul family, a family that you choose to have, okay? Stop expecting the worst, okay? Spirit is saying the more you expect the worst, the more you will create self-fulfilling prophecies. And you're not getting enough sleep. You're staying up at night worrying about things. Again, Archangel Michael is saying, stop worrying about things. Everything is going to come in divine timing. All right? Everything is coming in divine timing. Stop worrying about it. Everything, it will be. Everything is meant to be. Okay? So it's meant to be. Your success is meant to be. What you are trying to do is meant to be. What is in your highest good is meant to be. You just need to let go and allow. Stop creating self-fulfilling prophecies. This is how you hex yourself, by giving energy to all the negative things, okay? So whatever is meant to be, it will be. It will be. Baby, it's meant to be, okay? Things are going to be looking up, the end of difficult situations. I do see that it would be beneficial to you. Pile number 4, fire signs, for you to travel. I feel like travel is very good for you, very lucky. So even if you're just traveling an hour away and just like going on a little excursion or going on a little drive or going, some of you are going to be doing some more traveling, like maybe to other states or other countries. And Spirit is saying that isn't your highest good, so do that. And Archangel Michael is saying the wheel of fortune. Look at that. He's in the wheel. You got Archangel Michael twice. This man loves you, okay? This angel, Archangel Michael, he loves you. He is very present in your life. He's very present in your soul contract. So you got 2 Archangel Michaels here. And he's the one giving you the message, okay? So he is saying, organize your life, put into your life some time for fun and some time for recharging. So while you're making your schedule throughout your life, making sure that you're scheduling out some time for some excursions and some curiosity and some fun. But the next 6 months is going to be a time of positive change for you. You're starting a new cycle that is going to be in your highest good, okay? A time of positive change, situations suddenly moving forward, and fortune is on your side. So good luck is on your side moving forward. Maybe the first half of this year hasn't felt very lucky for you, but the next 6 months of this year are definitely going to be very lucky for you, pile number 4. So fire signs, you're going to be on fire, okay? In a good way. Bottom of the deck is the 7 of air. This is about the self-fulfilling prophecies. You need to really organize your time and have better time management, because some of your plans need a little bit of revision. And if you do revise this and you do organize your time a little bit better, you have nothing to worry about, all right? Because Spirit just doesn't want you going around in circles because you're not organizing your time properly. So just schedule yourself out. Make sure you're scheduling your vacations in there, not just scheduling work and school and responsibilities, but scheduling in your vacations, because you are under the illusion of being trapped, but you are actually not trapped. You will only be as trapped as you choose to be. Remember what Archangel Michael loves to say. I have been saying this for over a decade, every single time that Archangel Michael comes up in a reading, because he said this about over a decade ago to me. You are in a cage with an open door. So that means that if you feel caged, there's probably an open door and you're just not seeing it because you're not allowing yourself to see your freedom. Okay, so it's really important for you to allow yourself to see your freedom and to plan for your own freedom, okay? By putting into your schedule, not just responsibilities, but also time for fun, okay? Open your eyes to the possibilities that are being brought into your life. And make sure that you are making healthy decisions in your relationships, okay? Make sure that Archangel Raphael is stepping forward here. Your body tells you when you are around somebody that is not safe. Pay attention to your body. That's what I'm hearing with this card. Your body tells you, fire signs, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. Your body knows. Pay attention. If your body is like, I do not like this person makes me anxious, this person makes me tired, this person makes me angry, this person just makes me not feel good, I get all achy, I get all sweaty, I get all around this person, I get nauseous, that is your spirits telling you that is not a good person for you. So make wise decisions on your relationships. Stay around people that make you feel good, and that not just make you feel good, but make you feel healthy, okay? All right, fire signs, have confidence. You are the queen of fire. Have confidence in your strength, okay? You are strong. Archangel Ariel here, the archangel of courage and strength. You are strong and you are fierce. You are protected, confident. You are extremely intelligent and graceful. It's time to stretch your wings and fly, all right? You are the queen of fire. And the queen of fire doesn't even need, see the other, I always talk about this, the other court cards of fire, they need protection. They need the salamanders to protect them from fire. But the queen of fire doesn't. The queen of fire is so strong that she is resistant to fire. It's kind of like how Khaleesi in Game of Thrones, if you've ever watched Game of Thrones, she's like, a dragon doesn't burn. Baby, you are a dragon. You don't burn, okay? A dragon doesn't burn. A dragon is not afraid of fire because a dragon doesn't burn, okay? So no matter how difficult the situations are around you, fire signs, you're not gonna burn unless you allow yourself to, okay? Because you have strengths that are there to protect you. All right, let's go ahead and see what your last message is from the Sacred Forest, Spirits of Love and Light. What is your message for the fire signs today? Baby, it will be transformation from stillness. All right, chaos that is teaching you flexibility. You need some stillness for your transformation, fire signs. You need some stillness like on a trip. Like go on a vacation and have some stillness. Don't just sit at home and like stare into the ceiling, you know? Go on an excursion and have some stillness out in nature, out in, you know, in a vacation, somewhere where you feel comfortable. And have some reflection there. Transformation is definitely coming for you with the butterfly spirit. You're going through a deep transformation, just like the water signs at this time. You're going through a deep transformation. Things may feel a little bit chaotic, but again, that chaos is there for a reason. Let's see. That chaos is there to help you manifest your dreams. And you also have the wolf spirit here, which reminds me of your pack, your soul family. So I think we brought that up earlier. That spirit was like, it's time for you to make your own family. So again, if you come from a bad family, or even if you come from a good family, but you feel like you want to grow your family, it's time for you to make your own little wolf pack, okay? Or to stay with your wolf pack. Stay with the people who feel like they're soul family to you. Because this chaos is here as part of manifestation of your dreams, okay? And flexibility is needed for those manifestations. All right, pile number 4, thank you so much for joining me, fire signs. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, you can do so on highpriestessmay.com. I'm just gonna wrap up with some of the announcements again. Make sure that you are following me on YouTube, that you are subscribed to me, that you turn on that notification bell so you don't miss my lives or my uploads. I am offering in-person readings and past life regression sessions now, and healing sessions in Hudson Valley, New York. I am still offering all of my online video call readings and spiritual work consultations as per usual. We have some community rituals coming up in July and August for Lady of Fortune, Metesidi Self-Love Ritual, Ogumba Lenjo Feast Day Healing Ritual, Anaisa Pie Prosperity and Abundance Feast Day Ritual. We have Marta la Dominadora's July 29th Feast Day Ritual, her blessing over money, magic, and love. July 30th, we have Martha of Bethany, who is the protector of the home, her Feast Day Ritual and blessing of the home ritual. August 26th, we have Ezili Danto Feast Day Ritual for cord cutting of cords that no longer serve your highest good. And anyone is welcome to join these community rituals, even if you are not part of my practice, because these are beings of light that I work with that are here to help the collective heal and elevate. These community rituals are all to honor these Loa and divine beings and to ask for their general blessings. These do not replace private workings. If you need private spiritual work, you can book a consultation on highpriestessmay.com. And last but not least, HP May Magic Shop, where all of my magical creations that are all handcrafted with natural ingredients are is restocked, which you can purchase. You can place your order on hpmaymagicshop.com. If you place an order between now and July 5th, 2025, then over $300 subtotal, you will be entered for a chance to win a free 30-minute channeled reading of your choice, okay? But for all my services, you can go to highpriestessmay.com. For the magical collection, you can go to hpmaymagicshop.com. Thank you for joining me and for hearing me out. Don't forget to like and share and leave a comment letting me know how these readings resonated for you. Your engagement gives you extra karma points, good karma points, because you are helping me spread the message to more people who need to hear it. Thank you so much for joining me, and have a blessed rest of the year. If I feel guided to, I will be posting a monthly reading for the zodiac signs. Many blessings.